team. I mean, they're already a top 3 franchise across all franchises. I think it's the Lakers, the Yankees, and the Cowboys who make the most money from all sports. So the moment that Bronny got drafted to the NBA, let alone to the Lakers, you know how much more Laker merchandise is going to be sold, how many more father-son type of combinations going to be done. It's a basketball. Basketball is a sport, you know, men and women play it, but a lot of father and son combinations play it. You think they're not going to be jerseys and shorts and shoes? Nike's definitely going to run with some father-son collabs or something on some shoes for sure. It's all a marketing thing. I'm pretty sure season tickets have went up even more if they weren't already that. You know, people really going to try to be in there. Nobody knows when LeBron's going to make that first pass to Bronny and he scores, or vice versa. It could be game 1, it could be game 41, it could be game 80. You know what I mean? That's the one thing. How long they going to hold that over us before people get to see what they want to witness so much? You know, will Bronny get on the court right away? You know, that will he get on the court right away, or will it be, you know, will it be some growing pains and he won't see the floor till the second half of the season? You know what I mean? Shout out to Magnolia. I appreciate you watching the videos a lot, man. I do appreciate that. Shout out to everybody here watching on all the platforms. We're live on a few different platforms right now. Shout out to the what is that? I can't read that name. Armor Bold. You know who it is. Shout out to you on Instagram. Low key, what's going on Instagram? Shout out to everybody watching on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube right now. Just talking a little bit about free agency. Gonna go over some of the finds in my Discord, Energy 810. Linked in the description on YouTube, and might be even linked in my Discord or in my Instagram bio. Um, but yeah, right now what I'm doing pretty much is gonna go through my Discord finds that we've been seeing lately, because on one of my channels, Bobby Thrift, we go by Ross Burlington, Marshall's TJ Maxx, and find things to flip, obviously. And you know, a lot of people in my Discord since June 1st have been finding a lot of bangers. And this today is kind of I usually make a video on my channel Bobby Thrift to highlight the Discord finds, to kind of give people an idea of what they can find in the stores. So shout out to everybody who participates in the Discord, Energy 810. It's currently a free Discord, and people have been finding some stuff. So if you guys have been in doubt of what's been happening at Ross and all these discount stores, um, maybe this live stream will help you know that it's a little bit different. And you know, I gotta apologize. I guess I'll apologize one time for the background noise. I'm on the main street. It's hot outside. Windows is open, so it is what it is. Hopefully you guys can rock with it. Shout out to everybody on YouTube and Instagram and Twitch as well. We're just going here live, doing it on my phone, doing it on the computer, on the laptop, everywhere. Man. We're just trying to get it in. I felt up for a little bit, so this was a topic I wanted to cover because I've been meaning to make this for a long time. And hopefully it does help some people out there, you know what I mean, who might be looking for things. And it's dope that I'm able to share this screen here on Instagram for sure. Let's see if I do that. Will that help? That won't help the Instagram, the YouTube stream. Maybe that might be a little better. Yeah, so shout out to 10 Lines in the Discord. He definitely comes across a lot of good things out there. He's been in the Discord for a minute, and he's also here on Instagram too. Doc Martens are popping up in different forms and variations for men and women. You know, so those are definitely something to pay attention to. Some of the people here in the Discord, they're able to include the pictures of the pricing and maybe even what they sold them for. So that can help you guys also. But the main thing will just be giving you guys kind of an idea of what to look for in the stores, because I've always told people this, no matter what, you know, it's always good to, if you're going sneaker shopping for yourself, you know, sometimes go to Ross, Burlington, and see there first. Go check there first. You might find some shoes there that you've been looking for in the store. You might find them in your size. They'll be a fraction of the price. One example right here, which is another find from Tan Lines. He found one of the recent colorways of the Nike GT Hustle, one of Nike's newest basketball shoes, retailing for like 180 to 190. From what I see right now, the price tag on these is only 49 bucks. So $50 for the shoe that's normally 180 is crazy. You know what I mean? And that's the whole purpose of what we come across here, or what the goal is. To show you guys. When it comes to the Discord and just in general, let you know the type of things out there, bro. Good for personal and flipping. You know what I mean? That's why I do include some of this content on my main channel, Bossco Mitchell, because um, you can find shoes good for the personal as well. Shout out to Blink X, Pick C. Also, these guys are definitely very involved and active in the Discord. People are finding really good things. So when you go out to the stores and you don't find nothing at your personal location, if you go to one store, don't be discouraged. And then also you might just have to come back more often or go to more stores. A lot of these guys go to 2 or 3 stores a day. Some people go to more stores than that to find what they come across. You know what I mean? A lot of dope Nike shorts. Some of the Nike shorts you might have seen a few months ago in Foot Locker, in Champs, are now starting to pop up at Ross for much cheaper. What, $12.99, $16.99 for various ones. These things normally retail for like 40 to 50 bucks, sometimes even $80. So definitely something to consider. Let's see what else we got here. Also post promotions for my videos that I make too. If you are not familiar, because I'm live on a lot of different platforms and channels, check out Bosco Mitchell on YouTube as well. I upload very often there. I did a recap for the month of June. I dropped that video today. It's about like an hour 40 minutes of just a bunch of dope shoes throughout the month of June. Some of the finds that I came across, some of the shoes that I picked up. So make sure you guys check out that video that I dropped earlier today if you have an opportunity to. Don't have to watch it all at one time because it is like an hour 40 minutes, but just feel free to slide through and check it out. Tan lines again with another great find here at Ross. These are Jordan PSG, I guess like a warm-up jacket, if I'm not sure. $40. PSG is definitely an expensive collaboration with Jordan. That whole PSG, that Paris situation going on. So, this is almost in the colorway of those Paris 4s. It's like gray and black. I know the Paris 4s is all gray, but this kind of reminds me of that a little bit, you know what I mean? So those are popping up there at stores for 40 bucks. I'm sure they retail for how much more, I don't know. We got to find out what the normal retail tag is. We got Pick C next. Pick, P-I-C-K-C. Ross was pretty dry, but he did find, what are these? I don't know what shoes these are. Oh, the Project Rock shoes for 45 bucks. Project Rock is always a solid brand to scoop up when it comes to flipping or even grabbing for yourself. Project Rock is definitely a good brand. Extension of the Under Armour brand is The Rock. The wrestler Dwayne Johnson is his brand, if you did not know. Yes, we do got background noise. Main Street, people out there doing their thing, so I can't do anything about that. SB Shorts, Nike SB Shorts popping up there for $24. That's at Burlington. Yeah, that's a price for Burlington. So yeah, all 3 of these stores, Burlington, Ross, Marshalls, and you might even see some TJ Maxx finds in this video too. Just remains to be seen. Under Armour shoes. We got some, what are these? Rolling Stone edition of some jeans. Have not seen that before. $19.99, looks like a Burlington tag as well. I'm somebody who really stays in my lane. I don't venture off too much when it comes to Ross, even though I suggest it for other people who have hard times finding things. I have never really dipped into the denim because they've just been a little bit more, I think you have to have a little bit more patience with the denim unless you have a clientele ready for denim. My clientele is pretty much, shoes, jerseys, shorts, hats, not so much jeans and stuff, But I think because it's all men's apparel, there is an audience for it. However, it just doesn't really work out for me, so I stay away from the denim. But some Levi's and Rolling Stone collab jeans have to be some type of valuable, especially for 19 bucks. I'm sure they at least retail for like 80 bucks or something like that normally. So there's definitely some wiggle room right there. If they, they probably even cost more than what I'm saying. We got some Nike FC Barcelona. Normally retail at 120 bucks. Priced at $25. That's what I'm saying, man. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Whether you're buying this to resell it or buying it for a gift for yourself, you're saving a lot of money. Damn near $100. Damn near $100 off of the items. With them trying to get, they get a lot of items at these stores. They need to make room for the new stuff coming in. They got a lot of stuff in the back. They're back stock. People ain't really buying like that at the same time. So, you know, um, that's why a lot of the A-list, products would go into these stores because they just the big brands, Nikes, and Adidas, and all this stuff need to make room for their stuff. The new stuff they have coming in. Small profit, but nearly 100% sell through on Under Armour shoes. Yeah, because the Under Armour shoes, like I said, that's a pretty popular shoe. People like Under Armour for basketball and weight training, especially anything to do with Project Rock. So what else we got here? Slide on through. Big shout out to everybody in this Discord. Energy 810, SB Cargos. Oh, so these are SB Cargos right here for $24. That has to be something worthwhile for personal style or flipping for sure. Pixie came up on apparel to Travis Scott's. We got P. Smith coming across some of these Nike shirts. I definitely remember seeing this Nike shirt in the store maybe a month ago. And they're popping up at these Rosses heavily. If you guys like anything you're seeing in the video, hit the like button wherever you're watching it from, or leave a comment in the chat. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Pele was going on. CA was good. Jenky was going on. Just a look at my Discord. I'm live streaming on a few different platforms. I decided to go live on my phone on the main channel just to show my screen here. I'm also doing it on Instagram. We're going through the Discord today because Energy 810 has definitely been on fire with the finds, and I just wanted to make sure I continue to make the videos showing people what they can come across if you go shop at Ross, Burlington, or Marshall. So if you're somebody who has not done that, or if you do it, this is just an idea of what you can find in there. They also have the Marathon Continues polo tees now. RIP to Nipsey Hussle. That's a big deal out here in LA, especially. I'm assuming people would grab those for personal and for flipping. Really just depends on what's up. But a black and white one, pretty basic. We got a polo tee right here too, a polo button down, or is it the two buttons up there? Is that number 2 jersey? Is that Lonzo Ball? I doubt it. That might be like Terry Rozier, right? Bread 185 cut, great. Okay, let's see. We got some cleats here by Blake S. More cleats, Jordan Vapor cleats. Cleats is definitely in season right now for pretty much all sports, football and basketball. So he found some cleats here. This is the type of stuff that you can find, man. This is exciting. I'm trying to be cool and just chill out because it's hot, just being kind of mellow. But this right here is a very exciting find and what we kind of do it for. Now these Jordan Vapor cleats, I don't know if you guys can really make out the price point because the picture's kind of blurry when it comes to the tag, but the retail tag at Ross for this cleat is only $19. But as we scroll down, you can see that there's been a recent sale of the same exact cleat. It's called a Jordan Vapor Edge Speed 360. And somebody sold a size 16 for $144. And they're at the stores for $19, bro. That's a crazy flip. That is a crazy flip right there. Oscar, what it do? Welcome to the stream, bro. Shout out to you watching on Instagram. We live on IG and we live on YouTube and Twitch. So I appreciate you, Oscar, always showing support. And big shout out to everybody watching on Instagram as well, YouTube and Twitch, as I just said. But buying a cleat for $19 and being able to sell it for $144 is crazy. June 6th is when this happened, so it's very recent. It happened this month. For the people out there, I know there's some people out there making videos about reselling being dead. It's really about knowing the market and where to play. Where to put your money into and what market is still around. These are not shoes; these are cleats. So people might say, "Well, they're cleats. They're not basketball shoes. They're not Nikes. They're not Dunks." But the overall consensus or the running joke for a lot of people who don't like resellers is resellers dead. Ha 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 ha. People just laughing all day. But here's a perfect example of how it's not dead. You just got to know what you're doing and be smart about it. Somebody, the homie in the Discord, found a cleat for 19 bucks and can flip it. I don't know if he sold this one or if somebody else sold it, because when you go, you can look up recency. But on June 6th, somebody bought it. It was listed for 144. I'm imagining they got somewhere around that. Then we got a black pair that sold for 188 in May. So that's definitely a great flip. Shout out to the homie on that. Thanks for sharing. Blake S definitely holding it down in Discord with a lot of great finds out there too. I'm just telling you, this is one possible thing you guys can find out there too. Shout out to America. Yeah, all the different free agency moves. While we're going through this stuff too, if you guys want to chime in about the free agency moves so far, feel free to let me know what you think about that. Steph's213, what's good with you, bro? Yeah, I'm over here. I'm doing it this way. I'm also live on Instagram and on Bobby Thrift on YouTube as well. You know, if you want to see it in a better angle. Um, I'm live on pretty much all of everything. The only thing I'm not live on right now is Twitter. So we got Blake S once again with some more. Wow, man, $130 soccer jersey priced at 19 bucks. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to wear a soccer jersey for yourself, you buy it for 19 bucks. It's normally 130. So that's that. That's what I'll be trying to say, man. That's the purpose of the Discord, to show people what's going on. In case you want to go out there yourself and scoop up something, find some gifts, resell, or just buy for yourself. Go to these places first to get a bang for your buck. If you went to the Adidas store, you went to the Adidas outlet, this is easily 40 bucks, 50 bucks. You know, going to Ross, buying it for $19. Double check it if you're buying it for the personal or reselling, because sometimes they have minor imperfections. Nonetheless, it's still a great find, bro. $20 when it normally costs 130 is just insane. It's in soccer season right now too. For the people who watch it on Bobby Thrift, it's in soccer season. This is something you definitely can make a profit on this summer. Get it off your hands rather quickly, I would imagine. But I would also recommend you posting it quickly, because you know people race to the bottom all the time. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I appreciate you joining. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Project Rock jerseys. We got some more baseball cleats. What are they priced at? $19.99. When you find the cleats at $19.99, that's definitely the move. I've always talked about before. I've kind of fell off the cleats a little bit. I had a bad taste. I bought, maybe 2-3 years ago. Now, maybe 4 or 5 years, because it was like right before we all shut down. So maybe 5 years ago, I loaded up on a lot of football and baseball cleats, because at the time they were clearanced out at like 59 cents, 79 cents, at 199. I had bought like maybe 50 or 60 pair of them. And slowly they didn't move nowhere near as fast as I wanted them to. I ended up having a lot of them over years, because we did get shut down too. So I got a real bad taste in my mouth when it comes to cleats. But if I find something that's like this, $19.99 for $140 profit potential, I'll go for that, because I'll even settle for $80. Just get it off my hands and get my profit. You know what I mean? But cleats are definitely at these stores clearanced out, for the most part, or just priced down low. So pay attention to that, whether you're looking for yourself or your kids or something like that. If they're in sports, it's definitely good for multiple purposes to go to Ross, to Burlington, and Marshalls, and TJ Maxx, and even Goodwill. And this is what the Discord, part of the reason why the Discord is here. We got Pixie once again finding Huff merchandise at Ross. Huff, okay. We got the Solomon shoes. Huff Solomon shoes, Huff jeans, or Huff cargos that are normally priced at, what does this tag say? 120 bucks. I don't know how much he paid for the Huff pants though. We don't see the tag on it. Nonetheless, though, they're authentic Huff pants, normally priced at 120. If the shirt is priced at $8.99, then them pants gotta be like what, $19.99 again? $19.99 for 120. If you don't even like them yourself, because they are pretty clean, if you can rock with that, You know, I got some shoes or two that could match with that for the personal. But if I was going to try to get rid of it, there's definitely some wiggle room on that as well. Pixie once again. I've definitely seen these like water shoes for grade school. $50. I didn't pick them up because I don't know. I did research on them and I didn't like what I saw, so I left them alone. But I do see potential for them, being that we are in the summertime and a lot of kids are going to like water parks and stuff. But you gotta just have, I guess, find the right people. Um, you know, I try to find items that are good, like universal. Multiple people can use them, but you know, it just, you know, it's about just where you're posting them at and who's around shopping. We got some more. Oh, these are Hokas. Yeah, some Hokas have been lowered in price, which is good too. You know, Hoka's a really good shoe for walking or running. Normally priced at like 160 to like 150, all the way up to like damn near 200 if I'm not mistaken. Ross be having them for like $90. But one thing that I've noticed in my last couple of days of going, they've been pricing some of the Hokas at like $50, which makes a little bit more sense. So definitely go there for the Hokas and running shoes and like Metcons and stuff like that. They got you covered, bro. This is not like no personal ad. I only just talk about this stuff because I visit it often and this is part of one of the genres that I'm in on YouTube. Once again, follow me on Bobby Thrift on YouTube if you guys don't know about that channel where we do this stuff all day. Blake S coming through with some new era hats. Newer era hats have definitely been flooding the stores for a long time. Unfortunately, I've been finding a lot more Ultra Game hats, especially at Ross or at Burlington and Ross. I'm seeing more Ultra Game hats than New Era hats for what I'm looking for. But this is also something here, like I said, for myself to know that there are indeed New Era hats floating around. You just gotta look at more stores. You know what I mean? Another good place to go to find cheap, you know, newer era hats is Lids. They be having their annual sales. I just went the other day and found some $50, $60 hats for $10. They were on sale. So, um, you know, if you don't find the sales at Lids, go to Burlington and Ross. Check out the hat sections. They're no more than like $12.99 normally. It's like $4.99, $5.99, $9.99, $12.99. I don't really see too many hats over $12.99. You know, big shout out. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, we just going through the Discord. My Discord Energy 810. Shout out to everybody on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. I appreciate y'all coming through. Um, yeah, Huff Pants is fire. Finding Huff Pants at Ross is something I wouldn't expect to really see. You know, but that's dope. What's your favorite cleat to go for cleat? Ah, man, that's a good question, Steps. I don't really have a favorite cleat, bro. Because I don't know the cleats like that. I've also dealt with a lot of cleats. I just don't know them. I know Vaporflies tend to be really, really good to get. My main thing when it comes to cleats, bro, is just looking them up by that SKU code, and if it has a good enough profit, that's like 40 to $50. Because you know, after having a bad taste in my mouth with dealing with cleats so much, um, if I get frustrated for having them for too long, which is a bad practice, you need to have more patience with your stuff. But I just sat on my stuff for 3, 4 years because if we got shut down, so it just made things kind of crazy. Because you know, once we got shut down, nobody was buying stuff. Then when we went back, they weren't playing sports for a while. Then when they went back to playing, the sports that I had the cleats for weren't in season, so people weren't buying too. It was just a lot of reasons. So it's really about the cleat having a wide profit margin. I recently picked up some track cleats. Those are cleats that I do look for a little bit more because, especially if they have the spikes, a lot of times the stores will have the track cleats with the spikes for like $5.99, $9.99, $12.99, even 20 like $19.99, but they have a really good resale value. So they'll be going normally for retailing at like $100+ So it's really about the margins more so than the style. But if I had to say a style that I would look forward to more or be more intrigued when I see would be track cleats with the spikes because we're definitely in that type of year, you know, for track season, especially Olympics and all that stuff, and just colleges and high schools preparing for track season. So yeah, those are definitely something I like to get because they tend to mark the track cleats down and they have a pretty good value. Tan lines once again with the Jordan cleats, some more. A lot of different Jordan cleats hitting the stores, man. A lot of different Jordan cleats. Uh, Garcon, shout out to Garcon, finding All-Star Weekend jerseys. I think these might have been the Vegas one, if I'm not mistaken. $50 in the retail. Now, a lot of people have been finding NBA jerseys. I've been saying to all my subscribers and stuff to, looking for them NBA jerseys to roll back, because a year or two ago when we got NBA jerseys, we got current players. Giannis on the Bucks, LeBron on the Lakers. Anthony Davis on the Lakers, Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? We got active players on active teams. Now in stores, we're getting back the NBA jerseys, but for the most part, a lot of these players haven't been on these teams like 2 teams ago. Like we got Spencer Dinwiddie jersey. I just seen Spencer Dinwiddie Dallas jersey, a John Wall Rockets jersey. Like these guys haven't played for these teams in a long time. DeJounte Murray Spurs jersey. Now that's still a dope jersey, even though he's not playing for the team, but like the value's not there. So it's definitely the jerseys, from my understanding, definitely have been more of a personal type of thing than trying to find on the flip, unless it's just a player you like. I think the best player that made the most sense to grab, regardless, that I personally saw, was a Suns Chris Paul jersey, because he did play for the Suns and got to the championship with them. And it's a dope jersey. He's a legendary player, going to be a Hall of Famer. That makes sense. But Spencer Dinwiddie on Dallas, not so much. CJ McCullough on the Blazers, not so much. But there are a lot of NBA jerseys going out there. So, if you guys are looking for that for the summertime and stuff, definitely try that out, because they're only going for like $25 to $40, on the NBA jerseys. Rams, was good with you, bro? Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Rams, have you guys started seeing NBA jerseys out there in Hawaii? Anybody, have you guys been seeing NBA jerseys in your areas at the Rosses of Burlington? If so, have you seen any relevant players? Like I did recently see a LeBron number 6 jersey on the Lakers. I've seen that a couple times, and I picked up one of them. Probably should have picked up every one that I saw, because all that stuff's just going to go up now. Bronny James into the league wearing number 9. The old number 6 jerseys. That's kind of crazy, though. LeBron wearing number 6. Bronny wearing number 9. And then you got the Kendrick Lamar song, 69. You a freaky ass nigga, you a 69 god. You got LeBron and Bronny wearing 6 and 9. Luckily, LeBron went back to 23. And Bronny's at number 9. Whatever. But I think this is the best deal regardless of who the player is. Like all-star jerseys are always good to grab, because they don't really say the team that the person's on. It just says, and even if it has the logo, it's still an all-star jersey, so it's good on any occasion. You know what I mean? It's not gonna really be looked at as an old jersey, because it's an all-star jersey. You know what I mean? Got some more stuff going through. People, we talk about sneaker releases, movies, music, everything in the Discord. We got a lot of different topics that we talk about in this Discord here. So, feel free to, slide through and participate. Of course, the energy is always good. Positive energy, talking about a lot of different things, and mainly about sneakers and basketball and just sports, music, whatever. P. Smith back again with some more bangers. Air Max 1s that are priced right now in store. Some of them will be on sale. I think the cheapest I'm seeing them right now is like $80. Here at the Ross Picture, $60. So about $20 cheaper than what you might find them for in store. But nonetheless, that's still a good price point right there. We got the Ultra Boost right next to it. Now, Ultra Boost, if you guys are newer to this, Ultra Boost at one point was popping up at Ross for $25. Ultra Boost 1.0s, 2.0s were popping up for $25. They've definitely figured out the game and realized what they had in hand. So now, at one point they put them at like 60 or 70. Now they're back to like $50, which makes sense. It's still some margin to be made if you're flipping them, and definitely great price point for personal. $50 for Ultra Boost when they're normally $190. That's definitely a steal right there. Once again, shout out to Pixie for P. Smith for sharing that. Also found the Birkenstock, is that the name of them? The Birkenstock slides. Those have been popping up like crazy with some resale value. And this right here to me was one of the most surprising things, bro. Like I know we're just in different times and people don't care like they used to, right? But um, the human races, bro, at one point as a sneaker collector, as a for people who are hype beasts, who call themselves hype beasts, these human race basketball shoes, Adidas Boost basketball shoes, were going crazy. I remember Damian Lillard rocking those a lot. You know, with his Adidas shoes, he had a lot of the human race collabs on his shoes. And there's like some dope colorways that came out when Pharrell and them was really killing it with Adidas. These were reselling for $200-$300, $400 at one point. You know, I'm sure there's people out there who remember the times where the human race NMDs and these human race basketball shoes were actually having resale value to them. Definitely not so much anymore. I mean, if you find a 13 or something, you know, bigger, excuse me, I got hiccups and burping. That's kind of a wild combination. To be hit, to have hiccups and burping, that's kind of wild. So I apologize for that because I can't control it. But yeah, seeing the human races marked down so crazy, they're going inside the store for like I think $29, $30 for them. The reason why I don't suggest picking them up unless it's for personal is because they're kind of flooded. A lot of people have been finding them and posting them, and the prices just driven down. You know, one thing once you get a lot of people picking up the same item and everybody trying to sell them, everybody wants to get rid of it faster, so everybody drops their price down, and then it becomes like a race to the bottom, which is like the worst thing you can have when it comes to trying to make a profit in this game because we're talking about on both sides of the fence. Because I can do that. I'm a reseller and I'm a collector. If you're on, if you're not on my main channel, Bobby Mitchell, or wow, I got 50 million different names. Bossco Mitchell on YouTube. I just recently did a sneaker collection video over about 200 pair of shoes, all the shoes in my collection, which I'm kind of chilling on as far as adding. So I'm not really adding too many things, even though we just scooped up the Sabrina 2 via the homie Dizzy in the Discord and just supporting the squad. I found him in store, happened to be a size 12. He found him online, size 13, so we're just going to swap him out because he needed a 12 and I wanted 13, of course. But yeah, the human race being on sale or popping up at Ross is just crazy because some years ago, this is something that just was unheard of for the most part. Even though over the years, we definitely found some super gems at Ross. So it's not super unheard of, but I just remember how crazy people was going for these human race collaborations that Pharrell was doing. Blake S came through with some boots. Shout out to that. I think he found those boots at Goodwill. Like I said, Goodwill is also pretty clutch. Also, the only thing about Goodwill is that, you know, make sure you come through there with some gloves. Be very sanitary because, you know, there's nobody vetting the items there. Nobody's cleaning them, checking how dirty they could have been. So you don't know where them items have been. So I recommend some gloves or sanitizer, if not both. When you're going there, we got Blake S. again with some, oh yeah, with some Adidas socks. Definitely a good runner online too. Definitely a good thing to find Adidas socks at Ross. You can find them for like $1.99, $2.99. Flip those all day for small profits. They definitely add up. We got cleats that are marked down here to $9.99. Are you out of your mind? Sounds like a commercial. We got the lunch pail Jordan bags. I'm not sure how much they cost, but those are popping up too. Good to see. Good to see, man. There's a lot of things here. As we have an ambulance about to come through right now. Remember Peyton Glove? I found it. Yeah. Yep. Peyton Gloves popping up. Shout out to Drum in the Discord or in the chat on Instagram. Definitely makes his rounds around these stores out there. Hit him up on Instagram if you guys. Let's see. Oh, God. My bad. Can't do nothing about that. Hate when the ambulance come by, but hopefully they get to whoever they got to get to safely. You know what I mean? Big Dog, yeah, man. Paul George leaving, man. Sad to see, bro. I was hoping he would stick around, you know, but he wants greener pastures. I guess the grass is not always greener though. He had a new gym to come to this season, new outfits, you know. But it is what it is. Um, I mean, they could make some moves out there. There's definitely potential moves to be made with them. There's definitely some potential moves to be made with them for sure. when it comes to the sign and trade options. You know, it would be wild if they got rid of Kawhi and got good pieces. I wouldn't be mad because you know Kawhi does get injury prone. He's injury prone, gets injured at the wrong time. But I just really like the whole vibe of people from LA actually playing for an LA team. You definitely don't see that too often. People were saying that if Paul George left, that the Clippers would target DeMar DeRozan. I wouldn't mind that too, even though DeMar and Kawhi are kind of the same player. But DeMar could relieve Kawhi because you know Kawhi is been needing a lot of load management and all that type of stuff. So I think if Paul George is pretty much gone, maybe they'll go after DeRozan. I don't know. You just sold a Dirk Nowitzki jersey. Got it for $19, or got it for $29. Dirk Nowitzki. That's crazy. Mario, bro, what it do? Bought a Nike Tech hoodie for $34 at your Nike outlet. That's dope. Derrick Jones Jr. solid pickup for them. Very solid pickup. You know, they'll probably do some things Paul George didn't do for the squad. I really didn't like the fact that Paul George was gone, but it's a business first. You know what I mean? What can you do about that? They're gonna make the moves they want to make. It's just sad because it was a good little run there. I mean, he's there for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Maybe him going somewhere else would be a good thing. Blake S. What are these more? There's more cleats. We got more cleats popping, more socks. A lot of different cleats out there. This is right here. We're gonna get to more of this a little bit later in this particular stream because I've seen other people post it besides myself. One of my friends, one of the guys I run into a lot out there. Shout out to the homie Mike. He always is out there showing me different things too. And I was really surprised to see this, man. The Nike Vomero 5. One of the most popular shoes out there right now in the market. Like everybody loves Vomero 5s, man. Casual wear, very comfortable shoe. A lot of dope colorways for the shoe also. To see these shoes popping up at Ross for $50 is crazy. I guess we can't say that because this is what's happening. It just takes a little bit to get used to. $50 for something $160, especially the Lakeside colorway. This University Blue colorway, Lakeside colorway, I'm a big fan of it. The size 13 was gone for me. I wasn't able to scoop that up myself, so I'm mad that I missed out on the shoe low key. But to see that it's popping up at Ross is good to see. And there's multiple colors of this Vomero 5 popping up. Like I said, one of the more popular colorways other Vomero 5 to release recently, still popping up there. And there's some more colorways too. Bryce, what's good? Welcome to the stream. You got real off-whites from a thrift store. That's definitely possible. Sometimes people don't know what they're giving up. Sometimes people are getting rid of other people's stuff. Sometimes you got exes that are mad at their significant or ex or whatever, and they're just donating all their stuff, getting rid of it. You don't know. I mean, sometimes you might get some stuff that's fake. You gotta double check it to make sure. If you know how to do that, you can find it out, then you're straight. You know what I mean? Definitely sad to see PG go. Eric, welcome to the stream. Definitely sad to see PG go, man. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that squad running back. But they did have to make some moves. You know what I'm saying? I guess. I just thought Paul George was gonna come back too. I see they brought Russell back, but I'm hearing they're gonna sign and trade him. Like, come on, man, just keep the boy, bro. Like, come on, don't just keep Russell. He wants to stay. Keep Russell. Keep James. Keep Kawhi. And y'all got money to get somebody else pretty solid. Is it gonna be DeMar? Is it gonna be Zach LaVine? Who's gonna be the next one? Chris Paul going to the Spurs to play with Wemby to teach him. There's gonna be a lot of teaching for Wemby. You got Pop, then you got Chris Paul, and some people don't like Chris Paul's style of teaching. Those Vomeros in the picture, Mario, shout out to Mario asking the question. I believe those were like a size 11 and a half that he found. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be bad at all if they picked up if the Clippers picked up DeMar DeRozan or Clay. Either one of them would be a good look. I would like to see either one of them. You know what I mean? Play for the team. But yeah, Vomero fives. I was really. Max, you okay? You okay, buddy? Are you okay? My cat was over here doing something. Are your feet stuck? No, you get it out. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, my cat like jumped off or something. You know, cats just be making all kinds of noise. Tan lines once again. More Jordan cleats. Solid Jordan cleats right there. I don't know what the resale of those are going for right now, but I imagine they are pretty well because they're Jordan cleats. Harden Volume 7s, I talk about those all the time on the main channel. Really good basketball shoes. So, I mean, if you're grabbing them for your personal, that's great. But if you're grabbing them to flip, that is a shoe that does resell for sure. People shit on the Harden sometime on the way they look, but those are shoes that still go for 150 plus because people like them. Sevens, I'm telling you, Harden sevens, do not sleep on those. 10 lines definitely came up on finding those for sure. And that's a colorway that didn't like really release like that to the public. And I've been noticing that a lot too at Ross and Burlington. They've been having a lot of colorways that didn't release. They've been releasing a lot of PEs, which is crazy. I've seen a lot of Currys that not haven't been released there. I'm like, how? Like, how are PEs popping up at the discount stores? PEs? That don't make no sense. But I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining at all. Blake S. once again finding some more bangers. 3 pair of the Nike Air Max 90 Golf. We're in golf season. It's a very solid find right here too as well. I like seeing this stuff, man. I like seeing that people come up on things and find stuff. That makes me, that gives me, idea of what to look for, and it just gives me a little drive to go out there. Now, sometimes I have to admit it might be a little bad because I might see a post like this, maybe like this, or maybe something a little better. I'll see somebody posted it at like 8:30. I'm over here editing another video, and while I'm editing my video, I get a notification on the Discord, and it's a picture like this or something else that's crazy, and it might be like an hour left before the store closes, and there's one that's like 5 minutes away from me. I'll be wanting to go jump down the street, go see what's up. That's the only thing I don't like about it sometimes. It makes me want to go impulsively just go down the street and see if I can find some stuff. But I've done it a few times and didn't find anything and was mad about it. So that's why I try not to do impulse, things. But it can happen. hmm This looks like a Goodwill find. I think it's a damaged Supreme hood hat. I don't think that's a good pickup, but maybe. I mean, Supreme. If it's the damage not too bad, you can clean it. That might work. Shout out to Rico though. Trout. I know Mike Trout's a pretty good player. I know some of his cleats do pretty well. So we got a backpack here. Not sure what's that going for. Bought the Nike backpack for $39. Recently sold for, I don't know if he sold it or somebody else sold it for $99. All kinds of profits here, man. Once again, if you guys are curious, we're looking on a Discord Energy 810. Link is usually in the description of the video for sure. If you're watching on any platform, and then on Instagram, the link to my Discord is in my bio. In case you guys want to join the Discord. Jerry Chestnut banned. I've heard about that. They posted it in the Discord. Are you guys surprised about that? Shocked about that? You guys didn't care. Jerry Chestnut got suspended. Vibe Kicks, what's good with you? Your prices are going back to the 90s and early 2000s, which is always a great thing, bro. We like to see those prices going back to where they at. In all forms of it. For the consumer, it's great when we want to buy shoes and add them to the collection. We don't have to worry about it. For example, I'm not going to do this, but for example, I'm a Kyrie guy. I like a lot of his shoes. I got a lot of them in my collection. They got a lot of his Kyrie 9 or the shoe that was discontinued or not released. At one point for this type of situation with a shoe like that, you would probably have to pay like 170, like 50, $60 over retail, maybe even more. But because of it, a lot of the colorways are going for like 70, $80, 60, 70, $80, which is dope because the market is just down all the way around. So it's great for consumers and for people who want to, because there's a lot of people who like to celebrate the decline of the sneaker market or the pricing because it hurts the resellers. It's a big battle between consumers or collectors and resellers. They all hate them. They all talk trash. They laugh at resellers' faults and downfalls, which I think is stupid and idiotic. At the end of the day, both sides of each other. You know, there's been times where resellers help people find shoes they couldn't find, and when you're a reseller and you're out there putting in the footwork to get these different shoes, you gotta charge for your time and energy. I'm sorry, it's just the way the thing works. You know, but when you have these people nagging and crying and bitching about it, it just sounds bad, bro. This sounds bad. Not the world's not fair. Everything, everybody doesn't get a trophy. You know what I mean? I know they try to make it seem like that, like everybody should get trophies, but everybody doesn't get a trophy, man. You got to put in the work to get it. And in this case, resellers put in the work to get the things. Now, if they, the only thing I'll ever talk about against really is the bots, because that's like cheating. That's a little cheating. Hand to hand in person, having people wait in line for you, paying whatever. That's different. But the botting is really a super unfair advantage that it's a computer. It's not a human. There's no footwork that's put into that. No actual groundwork put in when it comes to a bot. You know what I mean? So that's the only part about it that I'm not really so much a fan of. Even if I wanted to get into botting, which I don't care to at all. You know what I mean? I just think that's the cheating part of it. But back to what we're talking about here in the Discord, P. Smith was one of the people who made it out to the outlets as well. A few people in the Discord did too, and just supporters of the channels have been making it to the outlets and have indeed found some Yeezys, on sale in the outlets. P. Smith posting the different silhouettes they have here. Nothing really to my liking, but it's, nonetheless, there are Yeezys at the outlets at a discounted price. And if you're somebody out there who likes any one of these shoes, you have an opportunity to scoop them up. But you can't be mad at that. You know what I mean? What do you think about the Nike clearance being overpriced when it comes to retros? Mario, bro, that's a great question. I appreciate that. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot them in the chats. Um, I think it's wild how the clearance center is doing that, man. They used to have some really good deals. Everything was under $100. Everything was a deal. It made sense. Now for them to go up in prices, at one point I thought they were doing it to get the resellers and stuff out of there. At one point it seemed like they were raising the prices to keep the hectic um, abundance of resellers popping up there. Because at the clearance center, I'm sure you're talking about the same one in Santa Clarita. I'm sure it's like this at other clearance centers. Um, the lines is crazy. People are camping out. People are putting piles of shoes in the corners. People are just sticking around there because throughout the day the employees restock the shelves and they just sit there and hound them and wait for them to come out from the back with the shoes and stuff like that. So when they raised the prices, it seemed like they were doing that to kind of dead some of them people. If the prices are higher, people won't really be here to resell, they'll be here to consume. But what backfired on them is that people aren't really consuming like that, so things are staying there, just staying there. Then they raise the prices even more, and it's kind of like you're getting a lot of things at retail or maybe $5 or $10 off, and they don't have any extra discounts at the clearance center. I think it's really, I don't like it at all. I'm not a fan of how it is, but of course there's nothing we can do about it. But I think for the sake of consumers, that it almost feels kind of pointless to go there. Nonetheless, you do find a lot of apparel discounted heavily. But as far as the shoes, when it comes to the as far as the shoes, when it comes to the whole theme of the shoes, you come there to get them under retail at a discounted price. Every other outlet besides the clearance center for the most part is the price plus an extra 20 or 30, especially on the back wall. So the clearance center doing that really sucks. It makes it unfortunate, but I mean, people are still coming there and still scooping up stuff because there's always something to be made somewhere. But I really think it's a waste of time going there. Like, I mean, I still will be going there soon just to see, because you never know what you can come across. But the days of being able to say a shoe was, say just an example, a LeBron is $200. The days of going to the outlet and finding the LeBron on the back wall for 150 with 30% off, It's few far in between now. That LeBron's gonna be 200 on the back wall with 20% off, and they're gonna be like, here, take it or leave it. It's like, damn. Maybe you get a 30, maybe you get a 40, but yeah, man, I don't. It's unfortunate the way they marking the prices like that, but it just encourages what I try to tell people. It just says, hey, if they're gonna do that, go next door at the Clear Center. Go right next door. I see that. I see it more. I didn't see it so much before, but I see it a lot more now. At least when I go out there, go next door. You got Ross on one side. You got Marshall on the other side. You might find some of the same shoes at the Clear Center at Ross, discounted. A Vomero 5, an Air Max something, or whatever Nike something. You know what I mean? So them doing it, all they're doing is hurting themselves, but they're Nike. So at the end of the day, maybe they're not really hurting themselves at all. Besides just the consuming part of it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's unfortunate they switched it up like that. It used to be money to go there. It used to be like a really good thing to go there, especially for me and content purposes. Of course, you could go there for resale, but I didn't really go there for that. I really went there more so for picking up items for my members, my channel members. I shop for them. I help them grab shoes. So if I would find discounted shoes at the clearance center for them, or clothes or socks, I would scoop it up for them. Uh, but now everything I show people, most of the time when I go to the clearance center, people are passing on it because it's still full retail. There's no real discount. So it's like they are kind of hurting themselves doing that. But what can we say? You know what I mean? I like East LA, even though they be tripping. You know what I mean? They don't like me. They don't like me recording there. But East LA definitely has. I like their selection. I've always been a fan of East LA selection over most of the local outlets. When I put them in the line of outlets with like, what was it? Santa Clarita, Citadel, East LA, and Camarillo. When I would put them in the category with those, I would always think East LA selection was better. Um, East LA is not as big as the other locations, but I've always felt like they had a better selection of shoes. Now, even with the refurbished, they got a good selection of refurbished, and they always had a very solid selection of shoes that was on the back wall. You know what I mean? I like East LA. The other day, I found some Jordan 1 highs for $99 with an extra 30%. People were scooping them up, multiple pairs. That's dope. Was it the mauve colorway, or was it the burgundy colorway, or was it the ochre? It had to be one of them three, or even the green glow. Which one was it? Did you say it? Yeah, yeah, that's dope though. $100, $99 with an extra 30% off. It had to be the mauve, the green glow, or that burgundy one, because those are not moving nowhere, bro. Yeah, the burgundy colorway, the team red. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, and burgundy and team red, or AKA team red. Yep, yep, yep. But it's nonetheless, that's still a dope Jordan 1 as far as like, I mean, the colorway's not bad, and those have good quality on them too. Even the, yeah, that's dope. Even the clothes is retail when it's on the clearance rack, maybe a little discounted. Yeah, it feels like they're, mm, being a lot of us who've been going to the outlets for a long time and know the difference. It almost seems like they're trying to get over on you, but at the end of the day, it is business. But for us to be spoiled before with all the crazy things we used to see, you know, things marked down heavily with the 20-30% on top, it was seeming like they were trying to find ways to put discounts on there. Oh, we'll match this price. Oh, we'll do that. They were just finding any way to get the stuff out the store, like with these extra discounts. But now, as money's getting tight everywhere, they still gotta have their prices, because you know what? They know that people will still buy them. At the end of the day, people are still gonna buy them. People are still gonna buy them. There's people out there who still haven't got that you could find these shoes elsewhere cheaper, or got the fact that you can just wait and get them cheaper. I understand some sizing you might not be able to do that with certain shoes. I totally get that. I'm an example of it. 13s. It's not something you can really wait for shoes sometime. You kind of got to jump on it and maybe hold it to then get your rebate later. But a lot of times with 13s, you kind of got to strike as soon as they jump. But when it comes to outlets and other sizing, unless you need a shoe, you be patient. You can let things go down a little bit. But there's way more people who are, which I don't blame it, more on the impulse and just see a little discount, and being that it's a little cheaper than they see in a Foot Locker, even if it's $5, $10, they'll buy it there because they're at the outlet. You know what I mean? thinking that they get like a little bit more discount than they normally would, and most likely they would. You know, because it's the outlet. Either they might already have pre-set discounts, or you could just open up a new account and get your new account, you know, promotion or whatever. But yeah, Yeezys have been popping up at the outlets, and here's just proof in the Discord that that's happening. Shout out to Eric, also in the Discord. He's also here live on YouTube right now. We're live on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So shout out to everybody watching on whatever platform you're watching on. If you can do me a favor, hit the like button for your boy. That really does help out a lot. Whatever platform you're on, of course. Yeah, the homie Eric, man, posting this in the Discord, which I was happy to see. I'm a big fan of the Air Max Penny One. The social status collaboration with the Air Max Penny One popping up at the outlets for $150. That's a good markdown. But one thing, oh man, we're gonna be here all night. You know, the discounts at the discount stores, Ross, Burlington, Marshalls. Then you have, of course, the outlets with their discounts. But you know, the other level that's been playing ball is the normal retail stores, in particular JD Sports and Shoe Palace and Finish Line. Even though JD Sports and Finish Line is the same, those guys have been marking down prices like crazy, even cheaper than the outlets. But I've been saying that for a minute. I've always been saying for a long time. I've noticed, I didn't break no news, but I just noticed that you're finding better deals at Ross and Burlington than you do at the outlets, especially with them going up on their prices. It's still a great thing to go to all the places, go to all the stores. Now there's no, it's almost an even playing field in a sense, but then again, it's, I don't know, how am I trying to say this? Like, it's better to go to these other stores before you go to the main store, like a Nike, because you'll find these things discounted. Burlington, Marshalls, Ross, or even Foot Locker, Foot Action, JD Sports, Shoe Palace. Um, you know, this is great to see the collaboration on the Air Max Penny One for $150. Another really dope Penny Hardaway that's out right now is the one that represents his middle school, the black and yellow one. But the one that I'm really talking about is the stadium green. And I've been finding those at JD Sports for $90 to $100. That's way cheaper than this right here. Now that's not a collab, but here's another example of a regular retail store at JD Sports having shoes cheaper than the outlets. So now Nike, I'm like, what are y'all doing with having shoes still close to retail price point when you got all these other people lowballing the price right up under you? But there's still a lot of people who don't know that, so they still continue to shop at Nike, paying top dollar. It's crazy how that is. Just the information is there, but people still just go for what they know, I guess, or just what they're accustomed to. But there's definitely a lot of potential. But shout out to Eric showing this, because that's still dope. I think they were priced a little higher than normal retail, so finding them for $150 full box this much time afterwards, that's dope to see. R.I.P. Jerry West, the logo, of course. Yeah, we're recapping the month of June in my Discord. A lot of people have been posting a lot of great finds, and I'm just here to show you guys what's out there in the stores that you guys might be looking forward to. Mainly when it comes to those discount stores. Of course, all the retail stores, you can expect what's there, but when it comes to Burlington, Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, it's just, you might be surprised at what you find there. You know what I mean? GB, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing? Max out was good, bro. Welcome to the stream. Shout out to everybody here on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok or Twitch. I appreciate that. I got those B-Day coupons, but never used. Man, I the other day I was just at Nike, hoping I realized I didn't use my birthday coupon either. I should have, but I missed out. But it's not that much, but it still helps, you know, on your charges and stuff, depending, like, you know, when you can add it with another discount and stuff like that. $21.99 for Tech Fleece is insane. That's super dope. The Tech Fleece that I found, I did find Tech Fleece at Nike for 30 bucks, I think it was, or 35. Normal retail for like one something, 120, 140. So yeah, you can find Tech Fleece even now at Ross, which is dope. I think that's what's right. Oh no, that's Harley Davidson stuff. Jackets, warm-ups, and sweaters at Harley Davidson popping up at Ross and stuff also. Blake S, where's he at here? Where's he show you that? He's just at a store. They got things marked down. He found some Chucks for $9.99. You got the Lucas on sale for $29. That's what I'm saying. And this is in the retail store. You got the AJKOs for, is that 39? $39 for the AJKOs. So that's what I'm saying. There's discounts and prices everywhere. You buying stuff for yourself or your family, or if you're trying to buy stuff to resell, it's definitely a lot of places to go, a lot of options out there to find the things that I'm showing you here. Air Max 90 slides definitely been popping up heavy at Ross. Heavy at Ross, you know what I mean? Always a good thing. I'm iffy on them. I haven't really tried them myself. I would imagine that they are a little stiffer, but maybe not. Maybe the air bubble makes it not so much. What are these? 6 pair for $19.99 each. That's good no matter what. What are those? Some type of Nikes. P. Smith with the Detroit jersey. Priced at $24. Oh, those are for the warm-ups, because a lot of NBA warm-ups have been popping up, like the tearaway pants for like $25. But he found the NBA jersey on clearance for, can't even see what that is. Maybe like 24 on clearance there too, because the NBA jerseys are usually like $40, so they maybe clearance them out at that price right there. Definitely solid. What else we got here? Get off that picture. Ultra Boost. Nike ACG boots. Great finds. I think the ACG boots are like $60. I'm not sure what the Ultra Boosts were priced for, but I'm assuming like $40 to $50 on those too. You know. What else we got going on? Okay, boom. Got the Pumas in there from Pixie. Shout out to that. More denim. A lot of denim and jeans. Denim, jeans, and cargos, of course, popping up like crazy. A lot of good brands. People have been finding some really good denim jeans and stuff like that too. Markdowns are crazy. You got Alpha Cleats over here, $29. Bad Boy. Anybody here see Bad Boys 2? If you did, let me know what you think about the movie. Did you guys like it? Was it fire? Was it trash? Let me know your thoughts about Bad Boys 2, or what the fuck? Bad Boys for Life. So what? Bad Boys 4 or Bad Boys, whatever it's called, but Bad Boys 4. Did you guys like Bad Boys 4? And then also today, today, right? Yeah. Today I went and watched The Quiet Place 2. If you guys saw either one of those movies, Bad Boys or Quiet Place, let me know what you think about them in the chat. I did enjoy Bad Boys 2. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it a lot. I was pleasantly surprised and pleased with the way the movie ended and was just rolled out. I was not mad at that at all. You know, Bad Boys for Life was good. The Quiet Place was cool. You know, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the Quiet Place was cool. I don't really know what I expected, but I wasn't mad at it. I just didn't like the ending of I don't want to spoil the ending. I didn't like the ending of it, and I don't like what I've been noticing in a lot of movies lately. And I guess I'll bring it up another time. But there's something I've been noticing with the storylines and who has to be saved and stuff like that. When it comes, it's kind of wild, bro. It's kind of wild. No more Bad Boy movies. Steph said no more. So you didn't like the movie, or you just don't want them to make any more? What would you rate the movie from a 1 to 10? I think Martin held it down with his part. You know, I like the movie in general. You know what I mean? I like it. It seemed... Was there any cheesy parts? I don't know. If there's a cheesy part, let me know. You know, they have room for there to be another Bad Boys, though, if you notice the ending. If you guys have seen it. I don't know if you guys seen it, but the ending kind of shows that there could be another one in the works. So I don't know, Steph. I don't know. So here's another look at another pick. Shout out to the homie. He definitely does his thing out there. Hustle Shard. He's out there in the Indiana area. He finds a lot of good Indiana and like that area type of merchandise. Shout out to him. But he found another colorway of the Vomero 5s. This is that Volt Green colorway that I've only found at a few Shoe Palace locations for $50 once again. So it's not a one-off. Vomeros are definitely popping up. One of the more popular shoes out there right now. Normal price $160. They are popping up at Ross, or actually, well, yeah, the first one was at Burlington, or first one was at Ross. This one's at Burlington, so they're popping up at both stores. Shout out to that. Normally 160 in the store right now. We got some more cleats popping up for $19.99. Nike Alpha Huarache Elite 4 Low. $19.99, but they're going for, let's just say, $80 to be safe. Anywhere from 80 to 140 or 125, but you pay $20 for them. Now, even though I don't like cleats and stuff, if I see these type of opportunities, I still grab them because there's so much wiggle room there. So even if I start to get, PTSD and thinking I have them too long and start to get anxious, I could just lower it and still make $40 and be cool. You know what I mean? The person buying them feel like they're getting them for a steal. I'm getting them off my hands. It works out both ways. Oh, only saw the original. Wow, really? You would like some of the other ones. They weren't bad. Maybe I'm just a sucker for the combination of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, you know. That's the whole 90s comedy right now. Not the whole 90s comedy, but two major dogs when it came to 90s comedy and music, you know. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and the Martin Show. Those things are crazy. Those things are crazy. So this was something, too, going back a little earlier what we were talking about in the video, and just nostalgia, and just weird to see that these NMD human races popping up at, you know, at Burlington so crazy, like heavily. We would never see this at a discount store before. These were all going for like what, $220, $250. People was reselling them like crazy, bro. What? And now we're getting both. Well, we're getting this colorway heavily at Burlington. And when I was out at Shoe Palace the other day, they finally are marking down the gray colorway. The gray colorway stayed at $220 for forever, but I've seen two now locations that have the gray human race NMD for like $89. So they're starting to come down on the price for them. That's good to see. But to see them popping up at Burlington like heavy, what you got? 1, 2, 3, 4 pair right here alone in one segment. I'm sure this dude hit the block around the corner and seen a bunch of more. Every time I happen to come across them, I see 1 or 2 of them. Maybe 2 or 3 of them, you know, in different sizing. Picked up one for somebody else already, you know what I mean? Definitely good to see that, though. And NMDs are definitely comfortable. And the fact that they're normally $220 in it, that's crazy, bro. I just wonder if they're going to stick around long enough to get clearanced out even cheaper, you know what I mean? That's what I'm curious to see. Yeah, they just super flooded at Burlington, man. It's just crazy to see that because it's just from where they came from to where they are now. Then, of course, we got these the Jordan lunch pails. You might want to scoot those up now for the back to school stuff early. You know, we got Vans popping up. The whole month of June was just on fire all the way around. You know, everybody contributed with more and more great finds. We got Eric showing us the what were these again? The Union Cortez. Union Cortez for, what's that, 100 and 130? And of course you got the social status pennies. We talked about those earlier. There's a lot of heat out there, man. $29 for, how much is this sweater? $130. So $100 off the sweater. Pretty much $100 off the sweater. Has anybody from LA or California, you know, the area, have anybody, Steph's or Eric or anybody went to the new, I'm not sure if Drum's here, went to the new Burlington that's over there on Vine? Like a brand new Burlington that opened up in Hollywood. Haven't been there yet. Maybe this week I can go by and check it out. Definitely bring that to Bobby Thrift. Found them yesterday for $7.99. Must have been a return or something. Yeah, because them shields, them shin guards for soccer definitely do flip well. Ben found some more NMDs. Yeah, those things are super flooded. Super flooded. It makes it seem like nobody bought the shoe, but everybody was buying the shoe. I really want to know. It's probably something I'll never, well, maybe I'll be able to answer to it, but like, where do these stocks come from? Like, because that NMD was a shoe that came out years ago. It's like, when did they decide to pull them all off the shelves to then have them available to sell somewhere else? I wonder how does that process work. Hopefully, at some point we can find out how that stuff really works. You know what I mean? Bunch of cleats. We got some Jordan 13s in grade school over here. That's a good sign. That means more retros are starting to come. If they come in the taller sizes in grade school, they eventually start to slide through in men's pairs too. That's not a bad Jordan 13. Wow. I mean, I know this is grade school, but what? Jordan 1 high UNC to Chicago? Wait, bro, is he? This must be a. Is this at a? This has to be at a Goodwill because that does look kind of beat, right? Yeah, this has to be a Goodwill find. Yeah, okay. I thought that because I seen the blue basket, I thought it was a Ross find. But Blake S is somebody who definitely goes to Ross's and Goodwills, which is a smart move. Okay, $450 for each pair of Jordans and $650 for the Sambas. Okay, okay, cool. I was about to say I'll have to. I'm like, what? These are popular, but what? No, okay, so yeah, Goodwill finds though. It's definitely a smart move to go to Goodwill. Finding Jordan 4s. Oh, fake Jordan 4s. got the N1 logo on the back heel tab. That's hilarious. You do have to make sure you double check, triple check when you think you see something that's worthwhile, because it could be fugazi. It could be fugazi. You know what I mean? P6000s. Now I did see one colorway of the P6000 popping up, but this, wow. Yeah, you never find those at Ross. P6000s. Then we got some Indiana Adidas merch. We got some Charlotte Hornet tearaway pants. Columbia jacket here for $250. What was their price? $19.99. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. See, those be the ones too, and you have to have be able to stick to your plan. Because if you see something like that, $20 for $250, I don't care what season it is, you're gonna be thinking about maybe scooping that jacket up, right? That's crazy, bro. More cleats popping up. Okay. Nike cargos for $14.99. Nike SB cargo shorts for $14.99. More cleats. Yeah, I definitely seen the Fly East popping back up there. Nice finds. Those cleats always sell well. Snipe finds today. You can find some deals on Snipes too. Definitely some other places to find deals for sure. Gotta have your ear to the street, man. Multiple locations to find profits. You know what I mean? $7.99 for the backpack. KD 16 TB for what's this? 40 to $50 for the KD 16 black and white TB. Cart full of cleats. We got the Nike. I think this is like a team issue Nike track situation right there. That's going for like $69. Wonder how much he got it for. Now these are those basketball or soccer balls that I've been looking for, but was never able to find myself. Now there's a few of them out there, but this is definitely one that I've heard about. $170 soccer ball, bro. Are you kidding me? And the price at Ross is $16.99. See, this is the type of stuff that like once you go to these stores and you find these type of things, it makes you not think about going to any other stores. And I've had my channel Bobby Thrift for a few years now, and before I had the channel, I was doing it already. But like, it's addicting. I gotta be honest with you. When you find the gems and the profit makers and the money makers, it becomes an addiction, low key. You know, you go to a store, you don't see it. Okay, maybe the next store might have it. Maybe the next store. Maybe the next store. Like, One thing about this is really good information to see and be a part of, especially if you're in the Discord, you're out in the field yourself trying to look for things, and you just need more ideas of things to look for. This is really good. But if you're somebody like me who self-diagnosed ADHD, it gives you anxiety because you just want to go everywhere and try to find all the balls. You want to go find all the soccer balls or all the balls and get them yourself, but you can't do that, bro. You gotta be selective, and what I mean by selective is selective with your time because you can't run around to 50 places because not everybody gonna have them. You gotta just be happy with what you find when you find it. Give yourself the opportunity to find a lot by going to places early, more locations, go throughout the day, early, evening, middle of the day, those type of things. But don't kill yourself going to 30, 40 places to try to find, you know what I mean? You gotta work smarter, not harder, but you do gotta put an effort in at the same time, you know? You gotta be kidding me, my shawty be spitting. What you talking about? Yeah, it does become an addiction for sure. It definitely does. 170 though for 16.99. Like 16.99 makes you feel like, wait, I can go buy like 30 of these balls right now and be up. I gotta just drive around like 5, 6 stores and beat everybody else to getting them. But being that we're in soccer town, soccer city, and not soccer city or town, but like soccer time of the year, which is pretty much year round, but it's a big thing right now. These are the best things to find. These soccer jerseys, $40 for 160, and a soccer ball. I want the soccer ball, 16.99 for 170. That's crazy. That's crazy right there, bro. More cleats. That's crazy finds too. These cleats are crazy finds too. Don't get me wrong. But these soccer balls, one of the soccer jerseys listed for 350 with 3 watchers. Man, I'm glad I wasn't like fully paying attention when he showed this because I would have probably stopped what I was doing that day at 12 o'clock to go look for these. Damn, that's crazy. Shout out to Blake S once again. This video will be chopped up and placed on Bobby Thrift. Also for the people who want to see it, edit it, and just go through everything here. I'm recapping the month of June, the June month of Discord finds from everybody who goes out to these different stores and just finds some good deals. You know what I mean? Yeah, no famous Ross Boss, hilarious. The jackets, $14.99. Wow, Ross giving up jackets that are $200 for $14. That's crazy. These right here, these cleats kind of get me all the time. I mean, you can take them and flip them, but they just make you feel like they're worth a lot more than they really come out to be. Shout out to the homie. Oh, found these Kobe's at Marshall's once upon a time. I don't think this was recent, but this is what you can find. You can definitely find the Kobe's at Marshall's at 1.2. Definitely. Summertime is a good time to get at Ross. It definitely is. They stay open till like 11 o'clock. They restock multiple times throughout the day. More of the Air Max 90 golf cleats, $35 on them. Okay. $14.99 for $75. Here we go again. This is the third one we've seen, y'all. Once at Burlington, twice at Ross. Nike Zoom Vomero 5 for $50, bro. If you find them, grab them. Especially during this time of year or all the year, because they're definitely a year-round shoe. I would love to find a triple black in a size 13. If I do, I'm keeping it. If I find a triple black Vomero 5 in a size 13, I'm keeping that. You can bet your bottom dollar. You can bet your bottom dollar. We are at June 18th in the Discord. We got some more to go. Shout out to everybody sliding through and watching the stream, chilling out and interacting. Just going through my Discord finds for June to kind of give me an outlook and you guys an outlook on what to be looking for when you hit the stores up this week. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, or YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. Air Max Griffies, I imagine these are grade school sizing. $34 for them. You got the polos here for $24. Cleats and Vomeros. We're seeing a lot more cleats than Vomeros, but both of them are definitely in style, New York Yankee. It's like a fitted hat for $12, $12.99. I'm not sure if that's a fitted hat or just a new era hat. Either way, it's the new era hat. That's kind of what I was getting at. Very clean. Very clean. Shout out to everybody in the Discord. This is where Nike's newest models out there already in store too. I'm always somebody who promotes Crocs because I find Crocs at Ross all the time. And for those of you guys who do retail arbitrage, also Crocs have definitely saved my trips a lot of times. Man, you can always find some Crocs, scan them, and they're gonna definitely have some profit in them. Especially this time of year. It's definitely a year-round thing, but this time of year is a great time to grab Crocs to flip them or for personal. And then you also got the ones that are lined with the wool lining. Those are definitely great year-round too, kind of too. Air Max 90 cleats. Adidas Gil Resto Mod always have really great materials on these. They're starting to pop up at Ross a little bit too for like 49 or like 45 or $50. Very solid shoe with some great materials. Hoka's, like I said, for like $50. Normally $90, but you're starting to find a couple different colorways for $50. Air Max Penny 2. I found this one. This was a grade school size, like 6 or 5.5. But just more options, more colorways. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. No food picks here, man. I'm disappointed. Paul George is leaving too. I mean, I'm disappointed. I wish he would have stayed and rocked out with the rest of the LA squad. If not, hopefully DeRozan comes in because he's the LA guy. Keep the Clippers a real LA team. They can still do some damage with the squad they have. Just really we gotta see what's up with Kawhi. But other than that, they still got a solid squad with James Harden and Westbrook staying. And they're definitely gonna pick up some more people. Okay, AP coming through, showing us some of the Jordan others, and then we got some more up tempos. That looks like $60 for the more up tempos. Are these the Nocta joints? The Drake joints for $60? The Drake joints are popping up at okay. And then the Jordan 38 for $55. Yeah. They're definitely showing us what we need to see. They are definitely showing us what we need to see. This was my post. I came across the Kobe Grow Dad. Those lingered around a little bit in some of the regular shoe palaces. That's where I saw them at. When you usually find them, they're smaller sizes. That was an 8.5. A lot of people are finding cleats right now. This reminds me of me. Like I said, my carts were looking like this. Like I said, 4 or 5 years ago, I was going dumb crazy with the cleats, and I was able to find them cheaper than this. $19 is still a great price because the profit for them is there. I was finding them clearance out for 49 cents, 59 cents, 99 cents. Crazy to see that. So I feel them with the cleats. One thing about it, when you guys are going out doing this, you have to make sure you post the stuff as soon as possible. Preferably before you leave the store if you have enough time or have a hand available. Post them things as soon as you grab them. Because if you forget to post them, that's just only going to set you back, bro. Got the Jordan backpacks for $60. They normally go for like 110, 120, I believe. 312 Legacies popping up. More cleats. Yeah, I like that. Hoka shoes look like shoes only for goofy. Hey man, people, it's like a dad shoe for sure. I see a lot of older people wearing Hokas for the most part. Yep. Yep. Yeah, crazy to see Paul George leave though, man. Definitely wouldn't want that to happen. So check your jeans. Shout out to Ball Poke Master. I appreciate the detail. Showing us the shoe, showing us the item, the tags, and letting us know. Check the jeans, real vintage Levi's, only $14.99. Definitely a fire deal right there, bro. We like that. Shout out to everybody who contributes. At some point, when we can get this even more active, we can do more things to help people who contribute, because it does help everybody else when you guys are able to show what you're coming across. It gives us like a little dictionary, a little almanac, a little map of what to kind of look for and where to look for things. You know what I mean? It's on you to do your own research once you get the pictures and the information to make sure it works for you. So don't buy something and get mad that you buy something if it didn't sell for you like it did for somebody else. Do your own research too. But to find the jeans and have them going for 129, 110, that's recency right there. Vintage Levi jeans, 14.99 is what they were priced for. Wow. Scan my stuff with Ross with I have two phones, so I record with one phone and then my other phone I scan everything on the Amazon thing for the most part. I don't rock with jeans because I don't do jeans on Amazon, and I don't do jeans on Macari because I just haven't done them. But with stuff like this, it makes it hard to pass up because it's almost like money. Like you see, these are recent. June 19th is the recent one, but then there's May 29th and May 28th, which is a little bit more back, but still relatively within the last 3 months, you know? GT jumps and team colorways. Okay, haven't seen that before. $60. Nike LeBron Next Gen, $50. That's the regular NXT. That's not the AMPD. Big shout out to Blake S. Big shout out to everybody in the Discord who contributes and shows us what's going on here. If I missed your name, my bad. I'll try to make sure I put it on the screen or something when I'm going back through it. And hit up people in the Discord if you guys are interested in the things that they have. Once again, make sure you're doing your part. Everybody so far in my Discord, it's been A1. I wouldn't keep people in here if they weren't. You know what I mean? So come to the Discord, hit these people up if you guys see something that they found that you want. Everybody seems to be cool. Their prices are their prices, so don't go too crazy. But this is another great find here. USA soccer jersey for 170. Wow, 170. Why am I being tripping? We scroll down more. Okay, yeah. A team colorway of the GT Hustle 2. Now, one thing about me, the reason why I like seeing stuff like this, for one, is colorways that wasn't released. Like when I would find, wow, I got like hiccups and all kinds of stuff going on. What's up? But for me, this is like a double whammy right here. Like I wouldn't buy this necessarily to flip it, but maybe because I never seen this yellow colorway released. So maybe somebody out there might need this size. $55 not a bad price point, but I would get the content for Bobby Thrift, but then also get my reels for Bossco's Goodies or Bossco Mitchell, because like this is a dope colorway and we haven't seen it. So like it's like a double thing when you find some things that raw sometimes for me. I'm able to get double content out of it. Very comfortable Adidas, starting to see these pop up more too. I forgot the actual name of this model, but $40 is great for that. Damn man, that's cars. Yeah, $40 is great for this shoe. This model is definitely on point, definitely impressive right here for sure. Big shout out to everybody watching on whatever platform you're watching on, YouTube, Instagram, or Twitch. I do appreciate that as we're grinding here a little bit later in the evening. Shout out to everybody joining on Instagram right now. Like I said, we're just sliding through, going through some of the things in the Discord you guys can come across. Very comfortable Adidas model right here, only $30 or $40. Good for the personal, as he says he's grabbing for a personal. I don't blame you, Pitch C. Okay, Levi's made in Japan, $395. Oh my goodness. Shrunk man. That's crazy. Levi's made in Japan going for $395 at Ross. I don't know how much he paid for them though. How much was the Ross tag for these, bro? That's gotta be a quick flip on those. $25 for those pants. $25 for these, and they retail for $3.95. That's crazy too. That's what you can. I mean, I don't want to say that's what you can expect to see, but that's just crazy right there. Those margins don't even make sense. $25 for a pants that are normally $3.95. Let me know what you guys think about the free agency too. We've been talking about that throughout the night. I know we got a lot of people joining in and out as they're sliding through, trying to figure out what they want to check out. The whole time here, we've been going through some of the Discord finds, my Discord Energy A10, seeing what people have been finding at Burlington, Ross, and other retail stores when it comes to shoes and apparel. A lot of great things out there. More things clearance out. What are these going for? What's this clearance out for? $9.99 is what it's clearanced out for. Normal retail tag is $90. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to that. Got the polo jeans, $25 at Ross, and they normally retail for $298. $300 jeans. If those jeans would have fit me, that would have been a personal pair. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. If these were in my size and I liked them in person, polo jeans, I would have scooped them for the personal. For the personal. Really, to be honest, Ross Bossco. Yeah, you know what? I hear he says that. I hear he says that a lot too. Um, all due respect to the Ross Boss. No disrespect. He seems cool. He seems like he's really on his stuff. I know he's making a lot of moves, making a lot of money. He finds a lot of great things. Um, because people talk, hearing things through the grapevine, especially being out here in LA and kind of doing retail arbitrage myself. You run into people out in the store sometime, like subscribers and supporters, and people just kind of doing the same thing. And you just hear stuff about people. You can't believe everything you hear. But sometimes, people say that people do things to mislead people. You know, I go to 20 stores every day to find this, and really go to one or two or three, but just tell people that so they think they got to go to that many stores. Or um, I think that was like a big one that I heard. Besides like the recycled content. Now, I do recycled content kind of on my main channel, Bossco Mitchell, but what I do is it's like a recap. For example, today on the main channel, I did a recap of June. Like I'm doing a recap of my Discord. I did a video drop about all the great things or all the great finds that I came across this month that makes sense. But I'm not going to repost content and make it seem like it's brand new and like some new stuff. So when it comes to like hearing stuff like that about going to 10, 15 stores a day and you're hearing stuff about that, it's like, because to be honest, like I don't have to go to 10, 15 stores to find, you know, things, but everybody moves in different places. No hate, no nothing, just from what I observe and what I see and what I hear. You know what I mean? Big shout out to him though, because he definitely kills it and he does put in the work. And of course, not everybody gonna have. You don't have to film all 15 stores you go to and shit like that, but either way, nonetheless, teach his own. Ball poke master, shout out to that. More great finds. Wow. More jeans. The denim is on fire right now. $200 jeans, $300 jeans, damn near $400 jeans in the Ross jeans section, y'all. Okay, that's me with the job one. Reverse scratch. Yeah, that's crazy. We got more cleats. Wait, what's this? We got GT jumps, GT hustles. See, the TB colorways, they don't be releasing. So when you find them at these stores, people pay up for them because these are not the buy you colorways. These are colorways Nike made but didn't get released. They might have been like college edition. These colorways be dope. The yellow one was fire we saw earlier. This red was not bad at all either. And they got it going for $135 and they have it on sale for $155. Definitely clean right there. You gotta love it, bro. You gotta love it, man. That's the whole point of this. Let me see. Shout out to everybody who's in the Discord. I think we have like 500 members in the Discord. It is a free Discord to join. There is a channel on there if you guys want to contribute and donate to the Discord. I would like to add more features and things, so if you guys want to donate, you guys can do that too. But it is a free Discord, All you got to do is just come through and contribute, whether you want to show some of the things you come across, or just respond to the things you come across, or ask, legit questions about things you're seeing. It's a whole interaction for this type of stuff for sneakers and retail arbitrage, all like in one spot. But there's other topics as well. The sports, of course, and just music and food, all that type of stuff. I put it in here to kind of be more of a community, a sub community from the main things I do. I combine all my channels and centralize them here. So my sneaker news channel here, my retail arbitrage channel, Discord, and then goes to the Discord, and then same thing with my main channel. So yeah, bro. Kevin Durant jerseys, Brooklyn Nets. I wish it was a better colorway. The white one's solid, but I wish it was a different colorway. There's just way too many jeans to hustle. Yeah, that's the one thing about the denim. I'm not gonna lie, because I've talked about that plenty of times before. Like, there is plenty of denim there, but it is definitely. Oh, I skipped over that. That's what I wanted to go through. Okay, it like messed up. But the jeans is definitely crazy. But the jeans are definitely super, super like packed. You got to go through every one of them. For me, it does like start to give me anxiety, or just maybe my impatience just picks up more, because I do have patience, but to go through and cipher through every single jean and see what it is, see what it could be, what it not is, I don't be having the time for that, because I feel like that's very time consuming. That's why I don't even really look through the shirts too much unless it's like specific things I'm looking for. Mainly when I go through the active tops, it's for jerseys, unless there's something that sticks out that looks like it's gonna be something else. Other than that, I don't go through. I don't cycle through every single piece. And with the denim jeans, you have to, because there's a lot of jeans stuck all packed in there. So you got to go through each one to find what you're looking for. You can't just look at the side of the jean and, for the most part, tell what it is. That's what's unfortunate about shopping for jeans. But it's definitely money to be made with shopping at jeans for sure. Blue Hokas. I like that colorway on that. Even these Vomero 5s. There's colorways of the Vomero 5s popping up. It's not just one or two. There's like colorways popping up of the Vomero 5. One of the most popular shoes out right now for casual and running shoes. People love those Vomero 5s. That's crazy. That's kind of defeats the purpose on stuff. You know, one would think that shoes pop up because they weren't selling at Nike. The next or selling at their brand, whether it's Nike or Hoka, these are shoes that they couldn't sell, so they sold them to Ross and stuff at a cheaper price. But these are popular shoes. It's like, damn, did they make too many? Like, I don't know. And why are there so few Jordan retros popping up? You'll find them. There has been. I've definitely picked up a pair or two. But why? There's a lot of those sitting. When do those start to trickle down? I mean, we've heard about this like a year ago, I believe, maybe a year and a half ago now, where they start to say more of the top tier shoes will start popping up, and we're seeing it for sure. And we definitely got our lineup of retros so far this year. But I'm like, what's next? What's the next retro that's gonna come out by the boatload? What's gonna be the next big retro to start popping up at Ross? You know what I mean? Then we got these, the Adidas Eric Emanuel bags, bro. Now, I'm only surprised because this is a collab. I know a lot of people like Eric Emanuel, but it's just even that's popping up here for $19. Yeah, for $19. Yeah, these are solid, bro. Solid finds out there. I'm curious to see what we got to look forward to when it comes to July. July is here now. Technically, no matter where you're at in the country or the world, it's at least July 1st now for you. Oh yeah, Tech Fleece pants. I've only been able to really see. Oh no. I found Tech Fleece pants at Marshalls or at a Marshalls before, but at Ross now, Tech Fleece in some different colorways. This blue one's not bad. 110 normally down to $30. See, with Tech Fleece, man, the one thing for me with Tech Fleece is like, damn, if they don't, if they my size, it's really hard to let them go. I like the, ooh. Has anybody seen these before? I have never seen these before. Never seen these before. If you like these, hit the like button. The Air Trainers. Shout out to AP once again. A lot of great finds, a lot of great shares in the Discord since he's came along. I appreciate your contributions along with everybody else who's been contributing in this Discord for sure, making it what it is. I'm not being cliche. I'm being dead ass because you guys are finding stuff that I'm not able to see where I'm at, and I try to contribute the same. But this is perfect for this type of stuff. Now you guys know to look for these. I've never seen these trainers ever, even like in regular stores. I look online for different shoes coming out. Never. I'm drawing a blank, I should say. I don't remember these. If they came out in another colorway, then maybe, because the patches are starting to kind of ring a bell. Is this like a Hall of Fame colorway or something? I'm not too sure, but $25 for these is fire. If I found a size 13 for them, this would be for the personal. I'm really chilling on trying to add shoes to the collection, but if I find discounts and stuff like this, these don't. I mean, they do count because they're being added to the collection, but they don't count because they're not like the ones dropping for full retails and all this stuff. But they are added to the collection, I guess. But that's crazy. $25 for those is nice. For the Air Trainers, $25. We got some Nike right here. Not sure how much those are. Got the Adidas Crazy One in a triple black. Definitely seen these before. The City jersey for the Phoenix Suns, Chris Paul. These have stitched in situations there. And then you got the Golden State jersey, which I thought was Chris Paul also. But that's Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole. Fat Boy Kicks was good. Welcome to the stream. Just going through this Discord, man. Energy 810. A lot of dope finds out there in the stores right now when it comes to these jerseys and shoes and clothes in general. Just something you might want to check out if you haven't been to Ross lately. And just other stores, Foot Lockers and Champs and stuff like that. We got more cleats. We got Nike sweaters. I like that vintage style sweater right there. Pretty dope. Also, shout out to everybody joining on Instagram. Leather jackets here. $29. Normal retail tag is $3.95. It's just amazing when you see stuff like that. Them type of prices. Them type of prices. This is something you scoop up now. I mean, you probably could get this off now, but you scoop this with the intention of selling around November, December, at close to full retail, and you pay $30 for it. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Check it out. Bossco Mitchell, most anticipated basketball sneaker release. There's definitely been some solid releases that I got my hands on slightly early. So if you guys are into sneakers like that, more than likely you are. Go ahead and check out my main channel, Bossco Mitchell. We came across a new colorway of the Nike Ja 1. Of course, we came across the Nike Sabrina 2. Two dope colorways actually of the Ja 1, and then the Sabrina 2 went by the Nike Santa Monica. Definitely a dope location out there with some good finds. We got more GT Hustles, GT Cut 2s, Cut 2s there. Nike SB pants, 34 or 110 is the retail. I don't know how much you pay for them. Big shout out to Pixie once again. Big shout out to Tan Lines once again. Oh, these are like, what are these? See, it be things that you just will never expect, that be crazy finds. Like, he found these shorts. Oh, people tanked them because these were going for a lot higher. These were going for like 150, maybe even like 150. If I remember correctly. But now they're selling for like $99. I think they're still going for like $19.99 though at Ross. So there's still a heavy profit. And there is some recency, but April is a little bit of ways, a few months back. But yeah, these were definitely going for a lot more at 1.2. That's what he means by the price tank. Find some more of the Levi Japans. Ball Poke Master. So with the smoke, welcome to the stream, bro. Thanks for sliding by on Instagram. Going through the Discord, we live on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. So shout out to whoever's watching wherever you're at. Hit the like button to help your boy out. Let more people know that we live right now for the time remaining. More cleats again. Big shout out to AP. finding different colorways of the LeBron Next Gen, more Curries. One thing I noticed is about the Curries, they've been releasing a lot of retros and a lot of unreleased in PE Curries too, which is crazy. Like you might, like I said, man, if you're going for personal, if you're out there, like say it's Friday and you're like, tomorrow I'm gonna go to the store and grab me some shoes. I'm in the market looking for some new shoes. I'm telling everybody here watching, no matter what platform you're watching me on, go to Ross Burlington first. Go to Ross and Burlington first and look in your section for shoes and just see what they got there in your size. If you don't find nothing in one or two of them stores, go to like maybe one or two locations. And if you don't see what you want, then go to the mall. But I'm telling you, man, if you go to a couple Ross locations looking for shoes for yourself personally, and I'm telling you, you'll have a good chance of finding something that you want, whether it's for basketball or casual cleats. I'm telling you, go to these spots first. Don't go to Dick's Sporting Goods first. I'm telling you, you're in good hands right now to try out Ross and Burlington. I'll say Ross first, Burlington second, maybe TJ Maxx, then Marshalls, because Marshalls still come through low key, but it's really about Ross and I'm gonna give you the top 5 stores to go to for the personal shopping experience for the bang for your buck. You go to Ross, you go to Burlington, you go to JD Sports, you go to Shoe Palace, then you go to Nike Outlet. You shop at those 5 spots, you're gonna come up with some heat for the low under the retail price. Ross, Burlington, JD Sports, Shoe Palace, and then the outlets. I say JD Sports before Shoe Palace because JD Sports gives you coupons availability to make your thing even a little cheaper, and they do have a lot of things marked down. And they're even low. They're like the outlet low key. JD Sports low key is almost like a Nike outlet because whatever shoes they have on sale, I'm very convinced it's like a 90% chance that every shoe that they have on sale there, they will not be one of them stores that have. They will have a full size run of the shoe. Almost every JD Sports that I see when they have a sales tag, if it's not on the reduced section, now when it's on the reduced section, that might have like one or two, maybe 3 sizes left. But if it's on the rack with a red tag, 9 times out of 10, they got sizes 8 through 13 in that mug. So go to Burlington or Ross Burlington, then you go to what I say third. Whatever I said third, JD Sports, Shoe Palace. Shoe Palace got a lot of markdowns as well too, but they don't have no extra discounts on top. That's why I put them behind JD Sports. But you can find a lot of good things there on sale, especially now. And then Nike outlets after that because they've been raising their prices and they've been tripping. And that's the thing. Nike outlets used to be ahead of those other stores as far as like the best place to go to for the markdowns and the prices. But with everything changing for them and all they rules changing and stuff, they're fifth on the list, bro. That's a fact. For personal or flipping, the outlets are fifth on the list. They're top 5 for sure, but they're number 5. Found an authentic jersey today at Ross for $40. The Rockets, was it the Rockets John Wall? Shout out to Soul with the Smokes here on Instagram. I appreciate the comment. Let me know. Let me know what you think about free agency. What do you guys think about the results of what happened if you guys are just joining and didn't chime in yet? Is Klay Thompson going to the Lakers? Is he going to Philly? Is he going to Dallas? What about Paul George? Yeah, Eric, hit up some bigger locations. Hit up some more locations. The homie Eric on YouTube said maybe I need to hit up a bigger location, like bigger Rosses in Burlington. That's true. Bigger spots. Try different parts of the day too, because you could be in an area with some resellers. And I'm not gonna lie, it is annoying when you come to a spot and you know it's a spot where resellers be at because, not times they're gonna be there when you're there. They're usually more than just one. I'm usually unmatched. I'm by myself, and usually when I find resellers, sometimes there are groups of 2 or 3 spreading through the floor. I'm like, shit, So you gotta get, play with the times. What I mean by that, for people who don't know what I mean, is like go either in the mornings, in the afternoons, in the evenings. Like they restock all the time. You get to know the people who work there. They might give you insight on when things are coming out for different areas. Because like I said, I always try to find something, and I can always rely on some Crocs to save the day for me. Um, but there's definitely a lot of different areas to find stuff. But if you're going for just a personal, then it can be dry no matter what if you're not finding exactly what you're looking for. But when it comes to shoes, man, like, search the areas that are maybe your more popular spots. But even then, you might have to deal with more resellers. You know what I mean? It really just depends. Um, I go to a lot of locations. It's kind of hard to rank them, but there's some solid ones, and they always change though. That's the thing. They always seem to change. I think like before pre-pandemic, it was a little bit more easier to like determine what were the best spots. I mean, you can still tell which spots don't get nothing. Like I know Marshalls on Hollywood Boulevard don't get nothing. They never get nothing. They don't hardly get anything. They might get cleats, maybe one jersey, but they don't get nothing else as far as what people will want. The Ross that's over there on La Brea and Sunset, they be having heat on the low key, on the low. The Ross that's over there next to the Grove, 9 times out of 10 is trash. But you can find some stuff there, but 9 times out of 10, not the best. But you can, it's like an 8 out of 10. What else? There's just different spots. You got to go to them and try to rank them out to see what's best for you. I know that there's a what street is that? Like there's a Ross on Western and like Sunset. That one be having heat, but it's always packed with just a lot of people. But yeah, you just gotta find a rotation and find which ones have what to kind of map it out because the stuff that I've been seeing lately is just crazy. And of course it's not my size. I'm a size 13 for people who don't know. So that don't really happen where I find these heaters in my size. But that doesn't mean that there's not a good selection there. It's just not for me. I hate when people are like, oh man, well, everybody say what they say, but when you say this Ross don't have nothing, but then it's just because they don't have it in your size doesn't mean they don't have nothing. It's just not in your size because they got some shit there, just not for you. I mean, that's why for me, I resell too, so that's why I guess I have that ideology. Because if I'm just going for consumers, and yeah, they don't have my size, they don't have shit. I'm gonna say that too. You know what I mean? Nike Zoom X. Yeah, a lot of good things, man. The Jeremy Scotts, I definitely been seeing these pop up, and those definitely were a hot shoe at one point for Adidas. Uh, I haven't seen it yet, but I definitely am looking forward to scooping up one of these for myself because I do have that Jeremy Scott jacket that got all of his collaborations with Adidas, and these are definitely on there. So I definitely at some point will go back and scoop it. But very solid finds if you guys have been here or just things that you can find at these discount stores for now, back to school, for personal, for flipping, for Christmas gifts. Nike Tech for $30. You're not seeing that nowhere else. Oh wow, $21 for the top, $35 or $39 for the bottoms. Very good find, Eric. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, that's killer right there. What does that do? I show that. Okay. Yeah, so as you guys can see, there's definitely a great selection of things to be found at these stores. Give me your feedback in the chat or in the comments of the video afterwards, what you guys have found or what you guys are looking at. Load management, etc. Man, that's gonna be crazy, bro. We gotta see how that turn out this year. Load management, man. I understand it, but jeez. Looks like Clippers are adding some youthful guys, though. It seems like they let Miles Plumlee go, so I think that's gonna be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because shout out to him, he good and everything, but yeah, I don't know. You know, I feel like he's a little older. I'm glad they kept Zubac. They still got him under contract. Very solid player right there for sure. Zubac is that guy, man. You know, Zubac is that dude. We gotta see what's up. There's definitely gonna be some more moves made before the season's done or before the season's back. I mean, we still got Summer League coming up. We got FIBA or not FIBA. We got the Olympics coming up. Looking forward to that for sure too. Shout out to everybody rocking here for the 90th time. We live on YouTube, we live on Instagram, and we live on Twitch. If you like anything you've seen in any one of these in the video, hit the like button. Share your energy. Let me know that you did enjoy what we were talking about today. You feel me? More images of the Nike Zoom Free 6 creeping around here. More shoes coming, man. More shoes on the way. I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming up. I want to see what's hitting these stores too. Feel free to join the Discord. Traffic outside at whatever in the morning. Feel free to join the Discord. It's free. Come through, contribute your information, your knowledge, and wisdom. You feel me? Uh, yeah, we be in here, man. I have a lot of good time with you guys. I appreciate the support and energy. Make sure you check out my most recent video on YouTube, Bossco Mitchell. It's a pretty big, long video, but it's a recap of June. A lot of heat in there. If you missed any video this month, you can catch up here. You don't have to watch it all at once, but you might want to. You know? But yeah, we just came through, man, kind of on a whim. I really I want to talk about a couple of things. I wanted to go through the Discord, but I was going to just film it regular. But I'm like, let me go live and see if anybody is around. I know it's, what is it, Sunday night? So, but it's summertime. I know people's out here schedules are just a little bit different, maybe. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But I do appreciate everybody coming through for however long he was here for. I'm about to get out of here so I can get maybe like a good 30 minutes of some editing in before I knock out and get back to it tomorrow. We'll be live again for the most part. I'm going to try to do this again tomorrow. We do have a giveaway going on my channels on Bosco Mitchell. If you guys are interested in a pair of the Gilzil Restamons, I got size 9, 10, and 11. All you got to do, there's a video, maybe 2 videos ago. We need to get that to 250 likes. And I'll go ahead and select winners in the comment section. Philly, what it do? Welcome to the stream, bro. Socks? What kind of socks? What you talking about? But yeah, we got the giveaway going on the main channel, Bosco Mitchell. Get that video to 250 likes. Leave your name and comment your size and where you're watching in the comment section below. If you guys want to win a pair of some basketball shoes to hoop in this summer. If not for you, somebody else, just go ahead and enter in, hit the like button, share the video, all that good stuff that you do on YouTube, you know what I mean? But I'm going to see you guys in the next live stream. Have a great night. Deuces.